Never have I spent as long playing with my balls as I have with this game. Let's get started. Hello and welcome back. I've played about 5-10 games off screen just to get a feel for things, and if we go to the library, after all that time, and considering there's 50 new cards, I came across one singular new card, if I can find it, and that was Gotham. Sounds like a Turkish monster. Basically, it's a rock, it moves to farmland within 6 squares, and yeah, it becomes primary target of a projectile. So I imagine that'll be a good counter to witches' houses or tower builds. It will soak up the damage from them. So I'm just going to pick, well, not random. Ooh, Pioneer's Lumberjack. Yeah, this is a new thing as well, I've noticed. Since the update, it's now 200 gold, as opposed to the 100 it was before. And I'm going to go for a bomb. And hopefully we'll see a new card. I think there's some kind of slow release mechanism for the new cards, as in you have to play a fair number of games to actually get them out. Or it could just be the case that I've been a bit unlucky with the rolling of the dice, so to speak, and I've just not been seeing them. But considering that there's probably 50 new cards, that's a lot. I should have seen more than I have seen, really, if it was just kind of random. But yeah, who knows? Only the developer, really. And I've noticed some of the maps are changed. This one doesn't look too different to me, but some of the others have definitely changed. Right. What are we doing here? I think we're probably going to win this one. And by probably, I mean probably not. As long as we just keep pumping out houses. We have a minute 10 left. We should be fine. There's only so much... witch's house. It's every 15 seconds. I think that used to be 10 seconds. I could be wrong there. And then I think the other one, the bigger witches, whatever it was 15 seconds. Right, let's just put a tower down for a bit of fun. It only costs 100, so why not? Give my balls something to bash into. We have a bomb, which does absolutely nothing. So I suppose it's tea house next. I think we have 5 houses in our deck, so it would be nice to get to another house before the timer runs out. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. And we can put that down just at the end. Although blue and their witch's house, I feel they're going to be causing me problems by taking that little scrap of land off me just in the last few seconds. Oh, there you go. We'll make that back, though. Ah, it's got one more shot to get out. And can we get another house down? 112. I don't think we're going to, but I'll try. 3 seconds left. Red's pushing in. Oh, 8 off. And we got a third. I don't think I could have played that any differently. Why has he got a fountain? Has that pushed him over? No, not really. Fuck, grey. Blue just did nothing against grey. I think I've seen this before. The barracks actually do feel really overpowered. The swordsmen really do push into other people's land if you're not too careful. It's hard to counter. Alright, so we can get rid of something. Let's get rid of a house. And what have you got for me? A book. Now 200. I think I had the bomb. I'm going to take the apartment for a late game thing. Special offer. I'm going to take the hunting lodge. Maybe we'll be using some arrows later. I think the witch's house build is possibly one of the best. Probably still is, but it's hard to deploy. So, yes. I'm going for the victory, not for the complete domination and destruction of everyone else. Right, what do we do next? I think we could do a tea house, no problems. No one's going to be pushing up on us. Yeah, this map seems different. It seems, well, more kind of symmetrical with all the rivers and the borders and the trees. Right, I think we're ready for a house now. There we go. And then tea houses. And then maybe a tower and a hunting lodge at the end. Thing is, we're all kind of equal. I don't think anyone's going to be pushing on me. Although if this dude puts his swordsman hut down or whatever it's called, then yeah, that may cause us problems. Blue's gone for his witch's house. Yes, while playing through the levels, computers didn't seem as hard. I mean, in the past episodes, link in the description, it was actually challenging whether I'd make it through to the end or not. Whereas having played through the levels here, just, yeah. I feel like I can win every time, regardless of whether I make crappy choices or not. Let's leave that bomb for now. Let's go for another tea house. And then maybe a book. We can put that here. There you go. Yeah, Grey's got his swords dudes out. Oh, right. So he went, he attacked, and then he attacked again. I think swordsmen are kind of like monks in that respect. As in, they keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. Right, let's get this book down here. Good. That's them blocked off there. We're not going to have enough money for an apartment. What have we got? 40 seconds left. So something small like a tea house. And then maybe a tower. Which is probably too little too late to switch the game, but it will hold Grey back. Yeah, look. He actually went for three taps, so change it from my colour to neutral, then to his colour, and then he did that to another square as well. Right, why am I talking when I could be putting a house down? Yeah, no. Second, if I'm lucky, maybe a third. We'll see. There we go. Come on, house. No. Yeah, third. So red beat me by 5. I don't know how that works. It looks like I potentially have more than him. I think his land was a bit longer that way, whereas mine's a bit stubbier. So that's just geography, really, that lost me that. Oh well, here we are. Only half a life, and I can get rid of a tea house. Yes. Don't think I've picked up any new economy buildings, so I should look for those. We have rerolls. I have a book. Is it worth getting a second book? Yeah, why not? And dojo, because we do have the hunting lodge. And rare card chance. And I think if I re-roll, it stays in the rare card thing. So it could go for a Pioneer's Lumberjack hut. I think I've already got one of these, and 2's probably excessive now. They cost 200. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, that was not a sensible thing to be doing, but oh well, we've done it. Right, this is interesting. The bomb would be quite good if I can reach a certain area, and I can just bomb away at this and increase my land that way. Right, let's put this other Pioneer's Lumberjack hut down, because I've kind of committed to that, even though I've probably hit like 2 trees. Yeah, they're not so great at the start. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to put that down because Grey will be coming for us. And then it's got to be a house afterwards. So with the Pioneer's Lumberjack hut, I think you used to get 5 per hit of a tree, whereas that's actually been increased to 6. So I don't know what the maths is, but I'm pretty sure it's not as good as it used to be. It has been nerfed a little. Right, red doesn't seem to be bothering us. We actually have 0 economy buildings up. So let's get this tea house down. And hopefully, yeah, Grey is pushing. Yeah, look at his swordsmen. They get close and then they just keep on hitting and hitting and hitting. They really, I think they're a really powerful unit. I don't know if they used to be like that, but yeah. Right, we need another tea house and then we can start getting more houses, because we're just not getting the money here. And we are getting stuffed, and my tower is gone. My defensive tower is gone. Bollocks. Hunting lodge. Look at them. Look at them just float towards me. They keep on going towards me non-stop. Yeah, I'm going to have to give those a try, really. They look extremely powerful. Yeah, I can't remember them being like that at all. Bang, 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 bang. Against me, against me, against me. I mean, I probably got equal amount of people as him. But yet he's still just, yeah, completely crucifying me over that. Dojo and Hunting Lodge, although I don't think we've got much time left, and we just lost a tea house there. That's not ideal, really, is it? It's not what we wanted. So I get the Hunting Lodge first, and then the dojo, or the dojo? I think it's got to be the dojo. We're about to lose another house there. We need to combat these people somehow. Bastard. Interesting. Swordsman for the win by the looks of it. And this is going to be a third, isn't it? Maybe even a fourth. Let's get the Hunting Lodge down. Makes that dojo worth it. Bit too late. I didn't have the economy up at the start and I wasted my cash on these Pioneer Lumberjack huts. I should have just re-rolled straight away. Oh well, not such a bad thing. It gives me a chance to get rid of a card. I've yet to win a game. What's that? Third game I've lost? Let's get rid of a house. And we need to replace these with some good things. Another dojo. Go with my Hunting Lodge. I think I have a bomb. It's too late now. I've rolled past it. I'll take a tavern. And I will take a monastery as well. Yes, I have no new economy buildings though. That's a bit silly. Right, I'm going to re-roll to get rid of that Pioneers, whatever. And then we'll start with... Fucking hell, I'm up against grey again as well. If I do a bomb here, it may actually be economically viable as we start making money off the land next to us. Monastery next. Definitely a monastery next. I don't know, maybe that second Pioneer's Lumberjack hut may have been worth it. But grey is going to be pushing up on us quite quickly. And yeah, the towers just didn't defend. I suppose I didn't really have enough people going for them to actually keep them firing on a regular basis. But yeah, that tower just did nothing when I had it up there. Anyway. Right, tea house, then Hunting Lodge. And then dojo. And then more dojos if we can, and then maybe I'll stick that tower down. And there he is with his swordsman. When attacking, attack repeatedly. Cannot activate the buildings. Okay, so once they get their teeth into something, they keep on going for it like Rottweilers. We need to be careful of them. Right, there's a Hunting Lodge. And if we put a book down here, that would be good. Although I do want the dojo. See, look at this dude. He's just working his way towards me. Yeah, that's hard to combat. Right, dojo 300. These guys are going to do it. Do these keep going? When attacking, launch arrows at nearby tiles. No, it doesn't say that they keep on pushing and pushing like the swordsmen appear to. And tea house, house, and then that tower, I think. Anyone else got anything special? No. They seem to have smaller slithers of land than I do as well, so that will hopefully stand me in good stead for at least a second. Right, dojo, and then let's go for a house here. It should be safe here. And then we get a tower down. And I'm going to put that just there. So it's not next to his border and we're mildly protected by this slip of land. Stick a book down as well. And then maybe we stick a book up here. That square would be lovely if we could get it. Oh no, red's pushing into us and that's not even his fucking swordsman, is it? Right, tea house. And then if someone could go and collect over there, please, that would be... bastards. Right, house then. We got 47 seconds left. Come on. Do good things, my little balls. Let's put that tavern down, get people running around. I could maybe even save for an apartment. I'm not sure we're going to have time for that though. I can probably get this house and this book, and I'm not going to be able to put the book where I want it, so I'm just going to put it there, and then Gray can chew on that for a bit. Good. I think maybe second. Stick a dojo up here. Come on, go shoot some stuff. They run away from the front line, you cowards. Get back up there. May have made a difference. Maybe too late. Let's stick this bomb down. Nope. First. Yeah, I'll take that after I lost all the others. Can't go too wrong. Ooh, I like that sound. To boost chance. Don't know what that means. Take a dice. I am probably going to get dojo. And an observatory. Yes, I'm still missing some cards, like economy. I really should be focusing on economy here, and I'm not. Oh well, my mistake. And I'm not going to bother with the second one. It's not worth it. What do I go for? I think I'm going to go for a tea house, and then the hunting lodge, and then maybe re-roll if nothing good comes up. We're going to have Grey on our case yet again. Yeah, I think I have to re-roll here. There you go, there's the dojo. I can start pumping those out, and that's going to be my counter to his swordsmen, who are already pushing in towards my castle. Look at them go. Just flying towards me. Problem is with the dojo, unless I get the militia barracks down, they make no money when they hit up. Fucking hell, I need to put my guys a bit further away here. Wow, they are really all up in my shit, aren't they? Let's put one over here as well. We've got the hunting lodge, so we should be making money per arrow fired, which makes them a viable unit chance. My guys, they just seem to be dicking around with red and no one else, though. Cheese and crackers. Come on. That's it. Push Grey back. That's all you need to do. Good. Yeah, when you see the swordsmen come towards you, look what they've done up here. They've just pushed in towards blue. I mean, blue doesn't exactly have a lot of people, but all the same, they shouldn't be that far up there. And that's just 2 buildings. That's vastly overpowered. Imagine having 10 of these. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be trying next. The swordsman build. Just watch my swordsman conquer the map. Right. House. House. And there's some monastery or something. Ah, fuck it. I've got 17 rerolls. I may as well. We can bomb this. And that'll give us a bit more land. And put another dojo down to hopefully mess with Grey a bit. Could also stick a tavern somewhere like here. And we could put down some tea houses, but we're not making a huge amount of money off those because we've... Oh, right. Yeah, we've actually got no people to bash into them except for the initial 4 that we got with the castle. Plus these 2 houses here, so probably 6 guys. Right, dojo then. Come on. Good. That's one of the things, I suppose, with the swordsman. You're not going to be making any money unless you have the militia barracks, but that's 800 to get off the ground. It's quite expensive. Let's get this book down. Ooh, there's Telemachus's buddy over there. What should we call him? Odysseus? Right, 200. Let's pull a book down. I think that's all we can do. Maybe I'll get a last-minute house next to Grey. Grey seems to be the one to contend with just from his one building, his swordsman. There we go. Come on. And they run away from the front lines. Second, I'll take it though. Such a simple thing, mate. 1 swordsman's barracks and that's it. The guy dominates the map. It's been like that almost every level. Yeah, let's go for the Twin Towers. Not that I have anything to back it up. I need economy. Let's take an armory and then we go for economy. Take the ironworks if we're going to be pumping out the dojos. Then when we hit that, we'll make a bit more cash. And these are going to be next to Usus, and we're next to Grey again. Of course, we're next to Grey. Yeah. Right. What do I do? I'm not going to do the second Pioneers. It's just not worth it at the moment. I wouldn't mind taking this out a bit. So let's do that. And that's not going to open us up to Grey. It gives my bulls a bit more breathing room. And then I think we go tea house. And then house. And then maybe reroll, start working towards the dojo. So, clever thing on this map. It looks like we're all open and up against each other, but we're really not. We're kind of, yeah, there's walls between us all, and there's just this tiny bit in the middle to fight over. So, in theory, we're all a bit equal. Right, I'm doing lots of talking, but not much building. And then I'm going to stick another tea house down. It doesn't really go with our dojo build though, does it? So let's do a reroll here. Ironworks does. But we actually... Ah, clever. He's got the witch's house out already. Right, money, money, money. Let's just get some money, please, guys. 200. Come on. Give me the money. Bollocks. What's his range? 4 squares. I think it used to be 6 before. I could be wrong there. Alright, he's doing the witch's house and then he's pushing up with his bulls. It's not really got much. It's only got 3 houses. Still, I've only got 1 house. Let's rectify that. There you go. I've got 2 houses. And then if I get the monastery out as well, that will increase my income, hopefully. Because, yeah, we've only got 1 minute 40 left, or just under 1 minute 40. And I think blue is in pole position now, unless Grey puts down his swordsman's barracks and starts fighting back. So to take out that witch's house is going to be quite hard too. Why is blue pushing into my ship? Why doesn't he go for red or someone like that? Asshole. Oh well. Yes, okay, reroll. Let's get a tavern, get my bulls moving faster. Let's get the tower down here. And it's kind of protected. And then if we do the hunting lodge, so we're making money, and then we're going to go dojo crazy now. Hopefully. Could do the armory. What have we got? 46 seconds. I don't know. I think dojo crazy, that's where we're going to make the money. Because then we're making 9 when we hit that. Do this again, and it should go up even further. I don't think we're going to compete with blue though. What are we making now? Should be 11. Yep. And then if I get another dojo, it will be 12. I'm going to go for the armory though, just for that tower. Get more arrows coming out. Maybe I could bomb something like there. That's going to give me a bit more space. I think I've left that a bit too late. And then maybe another dojo in the last dying seconds. There we go. Yep, bomb didn't go off. Second though. Well done, blue. You had a ship build. You dominated the map. Well done. Or dominated the center. Money. Want some money. Not a lot coming up financially. Or new buildings. I should keep my eye out for new buildings. Got a tavern. Great Wall, Jizzo, Dice. Now, if you consider... Let's get another small tower then. Fuck. Spacious house. We got the monasteries. It's... No. Siege tower. Not really compatible with what I'm doing. Got to bomb the books, the towers. Dojo, that works with us. And if we could get another hunting lodge, considering how much I've rolled there, and I've not come across any new buildings. I think it has to be ironworks. Fortune tellers is good, but if we're going to be pumping out the dojos, ironworks is going to work with us. And you can put it down like a tea house at the start as well. Do I just discard these? 6, 12, 18 per tree. Let's just round that up to 20 to make the maths easier. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40. Yeah, fuck, no, it's not worth putting them down. I'm just going to go for the monastery. And then go for other economy buildings. Yeah, Pioneers, Lumberjack Hut, probably no longer worth it unless you have a mega forest just outside your castle. Can we do anything with the bomb? Nope, nothing that I want to. 2 towers is too far away. I think the dice is useless now because, yeah, we've not really gone that way. Right, these aren't money buildings, are they? Here's a tea house. This is some money building. Be nice to get the ironworks. Oh well, give us another tea house instead. We'll make do. Yeah, I've kind of outpopulationed the others at the moment, but I'm going to start contracting as soon as my economy just stalls. So it's important to get these money buildings out. Be nice to get the books out as well. Oh, this bastard's going to be building his swordsman house soon and take over the entire map with 5 of them. Do I reroll here or do I go for the dojo? I think I'm going to go for the dojo. And then I'll reroll, try and get the hunting lodge and more dojos. And actually an ironworks. I mean, come on. I got them for just this purpose. Yeah, fuck no, I can't keep... Ironworks, that'll do. Ooh, he's got an apartment block out. Don't know why he's not going for his swordsman. His swordsmen were overpowered there. Maybe he realised how overpowered it was and is trying to give me a chance. Maybe he feels sorry for me. He's got his ironworks out. He doesn't have any dojos though. What next? Dojo? Tavern? Let's do a tavern here. Then it kind of has to be a dojo, really. I think we got a bit of population here hitting the houses and the ironworks. So yeah, dojos, it's going to work. And then we'll be making 13 a pop once we get these 2 dojos down. Ooh, another ironworks. Yeah, that's the odd thing with the ironworks. You kind of need a combo of archers or any other soldier type, and you need the normal people to actually hit it and activate it. It's an odd one to play, to say the least. Right, let's get this dojo down. We are making... Oh, hunting lodge. That kind of finishes it, really. If I could get a few hunting lodges as well later on, that really does make a difference. And there's our Pioneer's hut. Yeah, a bit too late, my friend. Now, do I save for an apartment block here? I think I should be printing money. How much are we making? 13 a time hitting that. Then our archers are making money each time we fire. And we've got 12 of those running around at the moment. So I think we can afford an apartment block, which I'm going to put just here. And then we should really start printing money and hopefully take off. And then I can maybe start bombing places, opening them up. Although I say all these wonderful things, we only have 50 seconds left. There you go. Boom. Let's hit the reroll. I wouldn't mind getting the book out because, yeah, reroll's good. Let's stick that there. The armory is probably not any good unless we actually place a tower down, which we can do there. Got another book to place down. I'm going to place that just there. The observatory is going to push that tower, but I think that's too little too late. Let's bomb that. Everyone seems to be over here, so let's add a tower into the mix. Hopefully that'll, yeah, start pushing red back, do some damage to him. And we have enough money for another dojo. Fuck, another house. Money is just flowing in at the moment. I'm not going to re-roll, and there's nothing we can build in the last amount of time. Yeah, good. I'll be surprised if I didn't get a first there. Yeah, there wasn't... No one's doing anything really special. I mean, he had his whole one swordsman and he's stopped doing that now. I don't feel it's as challenging as it used to be. Or maybe they've just changed the levels because I've went from silver to gold. got an armory. If I want another armory, I want it to be a big armory. We've got the 2 towers. We've got towers. Don't need that. Encyclopedia, that could be useful. We have 2 books, so yeah, that's... No, hunting lodge. Good. Extra hunting lodge. We can choose a wonder. I think there is 1 new wonder that I've seen, but let's just go for Bull Juna and save the rerolls here. And we need 1 last card. It's got to be a dojo. Especially with 2 hunting lodges now. That's kind of what I've committed myself to. And hello, Pioneer Lumberjack Hut. I'm not going to do the maths, but I think it pays for itself here. So roughly 20 a tree, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, as long as we get around here relatively quickly, these things are going to be paying for themselves. And in that vein, I need to re-roll for a people building. I'll take a house. It's not perfect. There are better things out there. I acknowledge that. But yeah, I just need to get my balls a-flying. And then we can start on the hunting lodges and dojos. I think they still make money hitting trees. If they don't, well, my loss, eh? Good, my guys are out there. And good areas to bomb as well here. I've only got 3 rerolls. I'm not going to reroll from this. Yeah, my guys seem to be stuck around here a bit. Fuck it, let's give them a tea house to chew on. And then even the ironworks. No, dojo. Expansion. Yeah, fuck, dojo. No, dojo. Then ironworks. Come, dojo, come. Good. Let's see if they make money when they hit trees, though. Yeah, I think they are making money when they hit trees, so that works. Ironworks, good. And then another dojo to keep with the expansion. Because if I don't take that land, someone else sure will. Monastery, that's quite a good thing to have as well, because we do need normal units to actually hit that ironworks and make the money with all the dojos. So we are starting to print cash here. Another couple of tea houses, yeah, why not? And then we could, if we get a tower here, we're going to be able to extend the range on that later. Only cost me 100 to put down. That's like pocket change, so I'm not going to... Oh, we got the observatory in our hand already, so we could just save... No, we're not saving for that. That's ridiculous. Let's get the dojo or another dojo down. And then we can actually bomb to start opening things up. So here would be a very good place to open up. And maybe, just maybe, I need another tower somewhere, like here. Don't know if I really did, but I've put it there, so yeah. And I think everything here is a bit... I get the observatory, that means I can start going for Grey's Castle. I could be getting better stuff in the meantime. Okay, let's get the observatory, we're printing the cash. Could have even saved for Bull Juna, but I don't think that's going to make a huge amount of difference. And then the armory, 300. Yes, please. And is it book time? Is it time to start reading? Yeah, good. We can reach over there and hit his guys. I think it is book time, and we're going to do that towards blue. Stick another tea house down here, because why not? Stick a book near red if we can. We can't, because we don't seem to be going towards him at all. And that fucking caravan's in the way, isn't it? And I'm going to save for an apartment block now. We want the people. Definitely want the people, and I really want to get that dice out of my deck. It keeps appearing to come up. Yeah, I don't know why blue did that, but it's kind of helped him a little. But I think we are holding grey back. He's not got his fucking special swordsman out to slice us all up. That's not happening at all. So yeah, grey is contained. Red appears contained. This guy, he's got a shitty little magic building, but it's not doing a huge amount, especially with my observatory, which means my castle fires over there a little. Not a huge amount. Another hunting lodge. This is really going to start bringing in the cash. And then I can just start pulling houses down. Fuck, stick a tavern down. I'm losing 420 every 30 seconds, but it doesn't matter because we are printing cash in other areas. Ooh, could I get the twin towers down? Could I? Should I? Let's try it. 800. Are we going to do that? We should be doing that. Come on. There we go. Twin towers. I very rarely use this one. Look at the arrows fly. That's going to bring us to the last bits, especially if I put this down, put that down, and then a bomb, which was too late. I think we've won that one, though. Yeah, good. Dominated that. But I don't think the computers are really trying too hard. This is the problem. Maybe when I get onto the next one from gold, they try a bit harder. The architect's house hasn't changed. 550 gold per building. Let's go for victory. Yeah, let's do that indeed. Right, I need to re-roll a bit. Let's get a dash sign. I haven't got one of those. They can be useful. Let's get the militia barracks. Now this would mean my archers start making money when they hit buildings. That's worth its weight in gold. And let's go for another dojo as well, because yeah, we just want to flood the map with those beauties. And what a shit map. I don't think the Pioneer Lumberjack hut's actually worth it. Let's stick down the tea house, then go for the monastery. This is going to be hard to get off the ground here, I feel. We'll do it though. We have the re-rolls, or we have a re-roll or two. Monastery is next. Yeah, we're up against red already. So we do have to be mildly careful of where we place things. Alright, has to be a reroll here. None of these are going to be helping me. Let's place a tavern down. Stuck it against his border. Not sure how helpful that's going to be. And I'm going to stick a bomb down here. Yeah, I can't, I'm not going to do all of the water on its own. That's probably a better way of doing it. And then I'm going to put a tower up here just because, yeah, it costs 100. Why not? And then there is the dojo, but I don't have the economy buildings to back that just yet. So let's get a little bit more bastard. I need the money. Show me the money. And it only appears to be tea houses now. And I am wasting my rerolls here. Do I need a house? What I could do is use a dash sign to contain red, because he appears to be the biggest dick. Grey doesn't appear to be too much incurring on my territory. And the dash sign's so close to him, when my guys get over there, they're just going to get killed by his castle and then sent back to mine, but they will hold him at bay a little. Hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood. Right, come. Ironworks, ironworks, ironworks. Good. And is it another house time? No, fuck, we've got better than houses, we don't know that. Right, hunting lodge and dojo, that's where we start getting things off the ground. Let's do the hunting lodge first, and then the two dojos. Yeah, good. Yeah, now we're printing money, and then we can put... Oh, fucking Grey. What's he got? He's got this. When they clear a forest, they become a siege weapon. I assume once you kill them, though, they go back to normal. Could be wrong on that. But Grey has started to push on us and is throwing trees over at us. Maybe the Pioneer's Lumberjack hut would have been a good thing to put down if we're going to have trees lobbed in our territory on a regular basis. Right, come on, more dojos. We got the hunting lodges. It's all about the dojos and an ironworks here or there when we can. We have 3 minutes left to go. Show me the 300s. Good. Then another dojo. This tower is next to useless, but if we get a range building, it will start to actually play a part. Another dojo, please. Or another ironworks. No, fuck dojo, because they make money and they take land. I'm not sure they make as much money as other units, but yeah, they still make money. They pay for themselves, especially when I put this hunting lodge down. That's going to double the income I'm making off them. Come on, 200 please. We have 2 minutes 30 left to go. Good, there's that double income. I'm going to get the ironworks and then re-roll. I was going to say maybe save for the observatory, but I think that's still a bit far out of our range. Out of our price range, we need to, yes, re-roll more dojos, militia barracks. That's a bit pricey, but that's a good thing. It gives... Oh, look at what we've done to red. I think red's going to be dead, baby. We'll see, though. Militia barracks or books. Stick a book there once we have 200. And then it kind of has to be the militia barracks and then the apartment. Hopefully we're going to knock red out and then that's all our land for the taking, which will be beautiful. And 500. 400. Good. Red's dead. We've killed Hadrivanus or whatever his name was. I don't think we need this anymore. We just let our balls flow naturally. And here comes a militia barracks. Go. Good. Beautiful. And I think we can just coast along now. Everyone's really well contained. I mean, grey doesn't have much of an exit. Blue doesn't have much of an exit. Unless they pump out something special, then yeah, I think it's game over for them, really. What should I do with the last 50 seconds? I want to save for an apartment block. Yeah, we have a lot of dead space over here where guys aren't making us money or taking any land. But what can you do? Not a lot, really. Just leave them to it. We are making a fair bit of money. There we go. We can start bombing stuff as well. Let's be the uni bomber. What's his name? Something Krasinski. Ted Krasinski. Could be wrong there. Yeah, I saw an odd piece. The President of the United States saying his uncle taught him and surprisingly he was a brilliant student, but then someone actually did the research and his uncle was dead by the time the dude was at that university, so he didn't teach him. Why would you say something like that? I mean, lies are strong. Right, where are we? Yes, we have come first, 370, we dominated, and yeah, victory. We got no new buildings though. Considering there are, I've got 4 extra cards, so there's another 46 cards that I still haven't found. Amazing, 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 amazing. I don't know, maybe they just are being released slowly based on the number of games you play. So that was the new One King is enough, but it wasn't that new and it doesn't feel that hard. So what I'm going to do off screen is pump away and try and get past gold and then try and get some more cards to show you. But yes, see how we get on. If you made it this far, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Please drop me a like, drop me a comment. Let me know what cards you've seen if you're playing along as well. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.